I want to talk about a little bit about three kind of factors that kind of create the environment that we in business are working in, particularly in the transportation industry, that impacts the decision that we make of whether we're going to go into a sleep apnea program or not. And these are very real. Legal environment. Plaintiffs' attorneys are becoming very educated on sleep apnea. If you look and can get access to, which we've been fortunate to do, the top 10 things that a plaintiff's attorney is to ask and investigate during or after an accident is sleep apnea is one of those. This is a real risk. We can look at the BMI chart, and now it's through just plain simple observations. Look, the person is large. The assumption that they have sleep apnea is real. What we have found in our studies, and I think national studies, our data has confirmed, if you have a 40 or greater BMI, you have a 98% likelihood that you have sleep apnea. If you have a 35 BMI, you have a 92% likelihood of having sleep apnea. Then you look at your healthcare costs. I don't know about yours, but I can tell you ours went up 14% last year. And it just continues to go up. So as a part of our strategy early on, we wanted to do something about our healthcare costs. And of course, there is a ton of regulatory changes that are going into effect. The government is very active now. Congress isn't doing anything, but boy, the regulators are working overtime to intervene and impact what decisions and what we do in our companies. And beginning in May 21st of this year, from the transportation perspective, they have a medical certification process that doctors, to do a physical for a driver of a large tractor trailer commercial motor vehicle, has to go to one of these DOT certified medical examiners. Sincerely and honestly, that we're in the people business. We have to take care of our people, who in turn take care of our customers, who in turn provide us with long-term security for all of our employees. That's basically part of our mission statement as well. So our people are greatly important to us. Integrity, doing the right thing, is always right. We believe that this is the right thing to do for our folks. And these are some of the reasons why we did this. It is for our people. We do believe it's the right thing to do. We are concerned about their health and wellness. We want them to work for us for a long time and be productive and healthy contributors to this. We're also concerned and have an obligation for the public at large. And while they're out there driving on the road, that they be safe and alert and are driving defensively while they're out there. And of course, we have to be compliant with the regulators and what they have mandated. One of the big challenges that we had in trying to figure out how to do this program is, this is a map of where we're located. So we have 81 different service centers that are scattered across. So we had logistics issues. We couldn't do it until we sat down and presented this issue to Fusion. And they helped us, they figured out a way to make it happen. Now, I am a skeptic by nature. I have been, like I said, in this business for 30-something years, and I've had consultant after consultant talk about wellness, and here's the way you ought to implement this program. And when it always get to the point of what is my return on investment, and I actually do have an autographed copy of Al's book, because I attended his class one time to learn this. That shows you kind of the geek side of me. I like to know the data, and it's really accurate. So I said, I want my own numbers. And Fusion was agreeable to that, so we set up a process to evaluate Southeastern data. We were looking at 1 year, still going the same way. Our treatment group is going down. Our control group is continuing to increase. We are self-insured on our health care, and we spend a lot of money each week on health care costs. So to be able to take this and grow it and use it as a stepping stone for our wellness programs that we're looking to roll out in the future, we're pretty excited about these numbers. But this is one of the most significant that I'm about to show you now, pieces of data that really surprised us. People in our study group had 45% reduction in preventable accidents. That in the control group, that wasn't treated with the same age and similar conditions, their accident increased 48%. That was pretty astounding to me that it was that great in a year's time. We've reached the conclusion we are doing the right thing. So we rolled this out recently to all of our drivers. You've got to be sure that people are compliant. Just going through the study, giving them the equipment, that's not enough. You still run the risk if that big accident happens. One of the things they guarantee you that a plaintiff's attorney is going to ask is, do you have sleep apnea? And if they say yes, then it's, I want to see the compliance data. So you've already heard Dr. Dermer say it's transmitted daily. So we know every day, every one of our drivers, whether they used it, didn't use it. As of April 30th, we had 98% compliance, which, you get people 98% compliant just about anything is pretty amazing. I'm not compliant with my wife's expectations 98% of the time by any stretch of the imagination. These are some quotes from some of our people who have undergone treatment. Our driver testimonials to other drivers about this is one of the greatest things you have ever done for us is absolutely amazing. We have gotten emails, we've gotten letters, and not just from our drivers, but from their spouses. Now I can sleep at night because he doesn't snore all night and keep me awake. So it's been really amazing. And folks, as a leadership in your organization, you can go and talk to your people, and they're going to believe what you say, and you're going to have credibility with them, but they're going to believe their peer a whole lot more than they're going to believe you. I told you why we were doing it early on. It is truly for our people. We do think it will help them in their daily lives, not just at work, but it will help them be more alert. It will help them to be safer when they perform their job. It will help them lead a longer, healthier, more productive life. So that's a win-win situation for them and for us as a company. They will make less mistakes. They will have fewer accidents. They will be more engaged than in the workplace. So we are excited about that. We are trying to get them to use this, as I said, a stepping stone into our wellness program that we're going to be implementing over the next few years, and we think this is a pretty good story and a way to start our program. So thank you.